Okay, this isn't the SketchUp show, but we're trying out the format. Obviously, clean off your board before you do that. But if you're going to work on the weekend, wear a vest so the cameras can see it and they know you're there. Wear a hat, take a shower. But working on the weekend is probably a big part, or in off hours is a part of the design. Sometimes you're going to be on your own, believe it or not. IT will not be around. So I'm sitting down here at a brand new computer. I haven't sat at before. We're going to try to go through here start to finish, setting up the network, setting up Civil3d and getting it all sussed. Depending on how your company works, you may be able to take a laptop home, believe it or not. But depending how interworked the network is, you'll also have to think about how you check things out. So here I go. I'm going to sign in first. Obviously, I'll have to cut this down a little bit. I'll try to do it real time and see how it goes. We then will cut in the series of steps. If it doesn't work, I'll still put the video out. We'll figure it out as we go. I use Control-Alt-Delete and I hit OK. I still, every time I sit at a computer, I should go out to My Computer, Tools, Map Network Drive, go to the K drive, and you notice here mine has been mapped, but you might also want to double check that it was mapped correctly the first time and double check that mapping. So on network drive, pull down to the K, and I'll actually type it in, // WR data, /shared, $, /students, _read, _write, _delete, /patak, up, civil tech. I should get a visual clue here. It looks something like that. You feel pretty good. Now you're ready to go and go into AutoCAD, Civil3d. You should go through the front door. Make sure you know the front door. But I'm going to double click here on AutoCAD Civil3d 2010. While that's working, let's talk about computing on the in the cloud. You could be doing this from home if you are networked into a computer. It's pretty common to use a VPN, virtual private network, to have people work from the road or the office, especially when it comes to accounts. There is some control on that. So setting up your drives from off-site can be done as well. There's something called an iDrive by Apple. They're selling these kind of virtual drives all the time. Now it does slow down when it's communicating out over the web, so you do want to be aware of that. What we'll do is we'll be setting up a fake K drive in a directory on those of you who downloaded Civil3d to your home computers or to your laptops. So we'll see how this goes. Can you still see me? I'm still the one wearing the vest. So it's going and loading the language pack. It's going to install a subdirectory, we presume, out there. It's going to go into AutoCAD, and as soon as I get to AutoCAD right now, I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to go out and make the assumption it was installed wrong, delete the support directory, bring in the other one from the secure place, hopefully we'll have that more secure, into the correct place under the ENU subdirectory in the Civil3d stuff, and then go from there and see if it works first time every time. This can all be done by a batch file. Right here it's coming up. I'm just going to give a quick visual here just to check. I'm not going to go too far, but if I click right here on that tool space, I get which we don't like. Not good. We don't get the color, which is our visual clue that we have the correct assemblies and the correct tool space. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get out of Civil3d, even though I might have been able to go in and updated my profile and gone from there. Maybe I could have done that, but we haven't had great experience on parts of this room. So we're going to go ahead right now and go back to My Computer, to the C drive, Documents and Settings, into your number, into Application Data, into Autodesk. Now you see Civil3d 2010 is there. Double click on that, ENU, go to your support directory, and delete it. Now we go to the place where we've kept one that's good. It might be a student, and we'll stick it there for now. I'm sussing it, so I'm going to go out and get that support directory. I'm going to do that by opening up my computer to the place I know it is, the place that's worked for my friends, the place that may be some of our future, and we're going to pull. Again, I don't want you to copy, I don't want you to move it, I want you to copy it. So we're going to copy, click over here, and say paste. It's going to pull that drive in, right? Do what it's going to do. It's going to do what it's going to do. We're coming up on 10 minutes here. I know it's a drag to do this every time, and we'll establish 1 or 2 computers, but have a book, do some notes. Think about other things you can do and not just stare at the computer when in fact you're getting your environment set right. Wear the vest. People will know that you're working on Civil3d. Get a hat when you're going balding or shave your head for Halloween. All right, here it comes. It's changing, copying a bunch of stuff there. We're feeling marginal. Marginal, 55, 60% this will work. Coming up on 10 minutes here. When I look into the drive, I close that up, I close it up. And I go now back to Civil3d 2010. And we'll have to edit out small pieces of this to get it out in 10 minutes. But my expectation now is to go to Profiles, go ahead and import Set Current, go File New, and go from there, and everything should be working correctly. One thing to check for grins is, right there. It came in, it looks pretty good. So if the next step doesn't help, you at least have a clue that you know what you're doing. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and close out here. Right click, Options, go to Profiles, go to a spot where you know the profile is at a standard place. I'm going to say for many of you, you might want that standard place to be on your H drive and just update it as you need be. We won't be changing this a lot through the semester, though the DOT is going through an adoption process here, and so settings may be changing. Those settings should not be strewn around different computers or H drives. They should be on a standard place. Eventually that standard place may be live logging into the DOT's drive, but that's probably done only when there are updates. So here when I go, I'm going to go to the standard place, which is standard Civil3d, but in our case, I'm going to hit Apply and Close, Set Current, hit OK here. My 2 checks now, of course, are File New, and then this one here. That looks good. You can't see it, but I see a color, Daylight Assemblies, when I say File, and you can just learn to type _new. It's kind of sloggy to get File New, but you do want to get the File New. You want to grab, for now it's only 1, but you want to grab maybe the Xtopo. Maybe we're using with WIS-DOT 10. We're going to hit Open here. We're going to go ahead and fix that font thing this week. But we're going to say Cancel. It's looking for a font file. You're looking very, very good right there. So this was start to finish. It took 12 minutes. I'll try to edit it down and get it out. They will also have an accompanying set of steps, right? The file that you're going to go out to get and the support directory will be posted right across here, right? So the file where the support directory is and the name of the profile you're going to use will be posted right here. I'll post-process that. If we need to update that, we can do that. This is, it would seem a lot of work. It isn't. It just seems like it's a lot of work. Doing this, having it go down the tubes at 7 o'clock Sunday night when you've got a client meeting at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, when you've got your kids off to bed early, your wife or spouse or partner has given you the night to finish up, to get the job done, to keep things working in America, and then the network goes down. That's work. This is training, and this is important stuff. Believe it or not, and once we've all got it together, we will automate it so you can feel what it's like to be in a system that's completely working and then realize it doesn't always completely work. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow or the next day.